Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. You can also get us at 618-235-6959. This is the final checkout video of a Hart telephone, and this was sent in by Steve from another telephone repair company for HP Zyler from Las Vegas, and they wanted to give this telephone to their granddaughter. What we noticed in some of the last video of this telephone is I went in and I troubleshooted the handset, and I found that the bridge was open on it. The telephone was basically dead. It didn't get anything, and it wouldn't ring, no dial tone, nothing. So we went in and repaired that. And I'm going to go ahead and ring the telephone. I'll let it ring a couple times. I'll let it go one more time. And you'll see right here on the analyzer, I'll go ahead and dial the phone. I'll set this down. Hang up, hit redial, and when I talk you'll see this red light here. Hello, hello. That indicates 100% modulation, and basically this telephone is repaired and it's finished up. What I did not get to show you in the last video was what we did to this telephone to patch the hole. These are all the pieces. This telephone got broke in shipping. It hit the top part of this telephone that came with it, and the bottom of the phone hit this part of the phone, and it broke a hole in it. And I want to show you the patch. So we basically patched it. Try to get it where you can see it good. So the phone has been patched. The hole is no longer here. And the telephone is finished up. So it's kind of like the last checkout video. This telephone here, they write white telephone. People on the other end of the line cannot hear me, although I can hear them. But I have checked this telephone out, and I've done some calling with it, and there does not seem to be anything. I went into it and checked all the connections, and I checked the handset cord, and I cannot find anything wrong with it. These newer style mics on these telephones, if they get wet, it can ruin them. And it's possible that it got wet, and after it dried out it straightened up. Now it may cause them problems in the future, but if you notice this handset, there is no screw holes here. You cannot take this handset apart. I have taken them apart in the past, but a lot of times when you do, they have some areas that are glued in here, and they're little standoff studs, and they glue them, or almost like fuse them together. So what would happen is you'd probably ruin this telephone handset if you tried to take it apart. The best thing to do with this is, if they have problems with it in the future, they can locate an AT&T handset and just get it and connect it up if they're sure that their cord is new. They could always get another cord and try it. But the best thing to do is just put a different handset on it. This could be repaired, but you'd probably tear it up. So it's just not a real feasible thing to start cracking it apart. If it was the only handset available and there was none available, then we would do that. But these AT&T handsets of this style are pretty readily available. and it's electric mic in here. It's not the old voice capsule type that you're familiar with the 2500 sets like this. This is newer style, it's newer electronics, and the handset is pretty available for these. So I'm not going to do anything to this other than what I did was check out some of the connections and check out the cord and talk on it a few times to some customers. It seems to be working fine, and I don't want to get involved with doing anything to it without seeing an actual problem. And I do believe the mic probably got wet, and it just caused it some problems for a while, and when it finally dried out, it was okay. But that's just an assumption. But the handset is readily available if we need to do that. So anyway, the video is more about this telephone here. This is a pretty unique Hart telephone. It's called a Crusader. It's a model number Hart number 2, and it looks like the Tranbon, Tranbon Electronic Industrial Company. So it's made in Taiwan, but it's a pretty nice telephone, and it's kind of unique. I have never actually worked on one of these before, although I have worked on a lot of different type of Hart phones. This is the first for me with this one, so it's a pretty neat phone. Anyway, it was the final checkout video of the Hart telephone, and everything seems to be fine, so we'll get a hold of the customer and get their equipment back to them. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. You can also reach us at 618-235-6959, and I'll give you a last look at what is going on here. We patched the back of the phone and repaired the telephone itself in the handset. Bridge rectifier was a problem, it was open, and the phone was totally dead when we got it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.